Hello? Yeah, camera. Hello. Hello. Yeah, camera. Yeah, steak versus steak, everything else versus everything else. My channel's not good. No, of course not. Of course, my channel's not very good, but I need to make sure that my channel is good. So I need to up the sale by saying that I'm the future. I am the future. I am so good that you could believe that this is like politics and the big lie and off failure. Authoritism is amazing. It's a form of government. Politically correct is status quo. Has to be correct. But it's not. So there's a diverse message what deals with a lot of stuff here in America that we don't really understand. Deals with a lot of influx dealing with, well, anything other than supply, demand, homeland security, everything else. Whatever returns in America or not, even if by theory it's, well, something. Language barrier to, oh yeah, with double languages. We're able to work in different brands. Value versus value versus value versus everything. Right now, well, I'm sitting on Amazon for Ron and Costco's and any other store around me. So if anybody else has issues dealing with me or anything else, I don't. But yeah, I got pretty much all the characters. Pumpkin Pie, Cookie, a level 50. But yeah, it really doesn't matter. But yeah, maybe I am a bit ironic that somebody is just saying that I'm just, well, see, everyone just goes back to the normal thing. We're going to say that, well, righteous among us, anything else, nation. So, still in a subjected time of, yeah, everyone is in a very, 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 very critical time of everything. Yep. Enlightenment of everything. What does my brother need? Maybe more technology, maybe better everything. He has a good technology, but he doesn't have the one thing: good inventory and better ways to just assume position of micromanaging and association and, well, yeah, effectiveness, economic effectiveness. All words are there, and I'm not a professional. I don't look professional again. It's the actor who doesn't look professional and, well, clearly needs to dress up and look like a guy who, well, yeah, the nation's prophet. Wear a big beard, blah, blah, blah. Hopefully make count for everyone else so everyone else doesn't understand it. Make it in a delusional manner that no one can seem to pick up on it because, well, clearly we're just don't get it. So sci-fi, horror, everything else just blends it into a way that does not feel real enough, but it's there. Not real enough, but it's there. Subliminal or not, it's there. Brainwashing concepts to everything else is there. Even though by theory no one cares because we're not going to talk about it. It's too subjected that we clearly just don't want to be like there. We don't want to listen to the ever did the CD backwards. Again, cliche. Do it backwards. We're sitting on this weird time where we need to find the subliminal of the whole world a little bit further in the world. The stuff people find is not as good as others. scientific way that resembles something. Isaac Newton would say it's just squando. When you're out all day waiting for the world just to understand this is the simple everything. Well, it's a more Buddha. We're modern day. It was a good day and age back then than now. To understand one person. We're Stalinism of the day. We need to create a disaster onto something by having a brain about something and leading people on to stuff. Feels bizarre, but it's there. Like wrestling. Yeah. Never gonna wrestling. Oh. Yeah, we're gonna have to find the right person for the world to understand the message. Because we're all stalling our brains and understanding that we can't figure out where exactly we're going or where exactly we're not going, but we still have welfare till 2030 something. That's the thing. It's all about a balance. Then there's a dysfunctional family. There's always dysfunctional family. Ideology. And transspeciesology as well. Here somewhere. If we believe it's transspecies or it's, the cow, talk about a cow, or the unnatural being who's on TV, or anybody else. We're still stuck in between this generation that implies that I need to be anonymous and wear a mask and wear that, be able to talk to the people. If you talk to the people, then you have to be this way, this way, this way. I have interfered with your infringement of, your infringement of privacy, copyright, and liability, and a lot of things. And wants to recorrect it and say that everything you do say or say is wrong, then be subjected. Well, I'm waiting for the world to understand where I am accountable for it or not accountable for it, because we're still in an age where I'm allowed to talk. And if I don't have the authorization or the cliche of the generation that is, rich to poor, Hunger Games. It was the big lie that started like the Hunger Games. That it's a cult personality. Cult leader. And that's a big jam. Like lecture of sorts. It's a bunch of things. I mean, we're not going to find a generation what will clearly look at it like anything other than clearly. I need to entice his face and be like, he's lying. The soundness of it is, local term meaning an argument is valid is premised to be true. Soundness. If somebody really wants to be anything, then somebody's soundness decide to be like, yeah, it's wrong. Well, it's not. We can't just cut and paste everything to the point that we have stalled the point or didn't stall the point. But yeah, in court, we, guess those little ones on Fox TV, everything else politics. Maybe they just mean nothing, and it doesn't mean anything. It's just politics. But there are corporate to the point that maybe we shouldn't listen to it again. How media just implies that it's just not that good at correcting the problem. Neo Freudism with psychology approach to it that we don't get it. Who attempt to restart brain theory in social terms to eliminate this connection with biology. Would be wrong. It's a descendant or post mouse. Or another movie against others, away from others. Basic anxiety. Yep. Basic personality. Character traits of animals and everything else. The adverse not gonna stalemate. Again, if everyone thinks that okay, for me it would be money. For them it'd be money. For me it would be clickbait. I don't think his channel's very good, so I don't like his clickbait. Good. I don't like how he's saying things. So clearly that's not good enough either. So clearly there's a delusional manner of anything other than people just being like, whatever, but viewed. Yeah. Oh, ego. Dude, he wasn't as educated as everyone else. Jeremiah. Manipulate the women. The reason to do it. Let's call her not. Good with something dealing with anything other than clearly that the ability to understand something. Yeah. Sounds like it's just yeah. To me, right now, we're dealing with anything other than clearly American souvenirs who clearly want the world to understand that, well, game meat versus non-game meat, or anything else. We bring it in, we don't bring it in. So, somebody who clearly wants to understand anything other than clearly my dad, past dads, my first dad, whatever, had an argument. They did good meat in his fridge. Really good meat. So does meat they buy at the store. Game meat's really good, everything else is good, blah, 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 versus non-game meat. Versus not game meat. So it's, well, parental as well. I don't know if my brother's got game meat, but yeah. I can find it, but do I want it? No. Could it support my channel? No. It could support somebody else's channel. There's an inventory somewhere. Currency fluctuation. Right now in Canada, the dollar is, well, yeah.